I do want to give a thank you to Biospark for resubscribing, Wallow Wallow as well. Other players, DK Wings, I see that you resubscribed. We had a lot of hosts and some new followers, so thank you all for hopping in. Now, without further ado, let's introduce the next GM, Tina. Tina's here. Maybe. I think Tina's here. I'm excited for this game.
Well, I'm here.
Oh, good. Hello, Tina.
Tina's here.
Tina!
Tina, we heard you're a hacker.
I've been called that sometimes, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I'm glad that you're able to take some revenge today against people who think that you are just hacking all the time. What game do you have for us?
Okay, so there's a bit of a story behind this one. Yesterday,
Okay.
I gave out a game, and people got really upset because they said, oh, it's a good game, even though they hadn't played the version that I gave out. And so last night I had some Chinese food. I had a fortune cookie, and it said, just give out Bruce Lee for the MSX. And so that's what I did.
Oh boy, Bruce Lee for the MSX. Well, I see a wave of butts from Royal Blue Wizard. Thank you for sending those butts over. Because this game is definitely gonna be butts. Wow.
Tina, did you say Bruce Lee for the MSX?
I did.
Is this the same as the Bruce Lee that was on every other system, or is this different?
It is, but it controls worse.
Okay, this is going to be terrible. I'm looking forward to watching this.
This is gonna be so beautiful, you know. I'm not sure if I've played any of the Bruce Lee games.
You played it on the Atari or the Amstrad or, you know, basically any system. You've played it. But the MSX one does not control well. So I'm really looking forward to giving this to 4 people who don't know what they're getting into.
Okay, that's good to know. Question, Tina, do you know who's doing audio for us?
I do. Pika Pals has volunteered audio.
Pika Pals! Aw, thank you, Pika Pals.
Right, I will leave you. I will watch this and I will judge to see just how bad the MSX version of Bruce Lee is compared to all of the rest.
Yeah, is this actually gonna make people cry? We'll find out.
It might do. I'm hopeful.
Aw.
But Bruce Lee is a decent game from what I can remember, so I'm expecting this. I'm expecting the MSX version to be painful and terrible because I expect nothing less from Tina Hacks. But with that, I will head off. So,
thank you, Faizu. We love having you here. I know that you're incredibly busy, but whenever you stop on by, we're pretty happy to see you.
I do what I can, but good luck, and I hope this goes terribly in the best way possible.
Oh, it will. Just trust me on that. So, Tina...
Now that Faizu's gone, do you want to switch this out for The Simpsons again? We can just make them play that for another hour.
Sure, let's go ahead and do more Simpsons. No, Quick Man! Oh my gosh. Tina, never mind.
You're the one who put it. A, it's a good song. B, it's your playlist.
Okay, well, Quick Man is here to tell us that no, we should not do any more Simpsons, because... Oh my gosh. Oh... He's just not a fan of The Simpsons. You know, I can understand that. We'll go ahead and do Bruce Lee. I'm sorry. I apologize, Robot Master. Tina, I know I put it in my playlist, but it still shouldn't show up.
Rosentia, what do you think a playlist is?
I mean, it's a list that you play.
Uh-huh. And the things that you put in it, what do you expect to happen to those things?
They get shuffled around, do a little shuffle. But I've got like 600 songs in here, you know? You would expect Quick Man to never show up.
Okay, yeah, but out of that 600, 570 of them are Quick Man. Eventually you're going to hear that song.
Well, okay. I mean, you've got a point. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what, Quick Man? You're done. Because we've got Pika Pals here to give us a little audio. I presume we don't hear anything at this point, right?
Yeah, right now it's silent. Don't worry, you'll know when there's audio.
Okay. I'm checking to see if they're all ready. So this is Bruce Lee. Is there anything notable that would be worth having a spam in the chat emote wise? Are there any like Bruce Lee? Are there fish that kill you? Fish?
No, really, just ninjas.
Okay.
And also sumo wrestlers, which are green for some reason. I don't quite understand that part of it.
Green sumo wrestlers? Ooh, I like
Green
that
sumo
punch.
wrestler. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, punch, kick. Those are definitely good. Screaming icons, that makes sense.
Ooh, screaming. Oh, I like that. If you have screaming icons, get those. Go ahead and get punches and kicks. Anything that's green is also acceptable because we are doing the countdown. Spam those emotes. Ooh, I love the screaming. Come on, bring them in. Yeah! Tina, I love chat's enthusiasm for Bruce Lee on the MSX. Everybody is thrilled for this game. Oh, geez, I need to fix some names, huh? Well, whatever. I'll do it in a
Professional
second.
streamer, everyone.
I'm
All
losing
right,
my
so
mind.
we're off. As you can see, this is a collectathon.
Okay, I couldn't actually see that, but thank you.
So the story behind this game is that Bruce Lee is trying to infiltrate a wizard's castle. Yes, for real. So these players, the first thing that they need to do, and they're going to have to figure this out, I have told them, hey, make sure you explore a lot.
Okay.
They need to collect all of these Chinese lanterns, which is going to open a grate in the middle of the 3 screens that they have access to, and then they'll be able to go down that grate and make their way into the wizard's castle. On each screen, they're going to be fighting a sumo wrestler, genie, green dude, and a ninja. Because...
Wait, I've played one of these. I played the Commodore 64 one. I think when I was looking for games. And I was like, this is bad. We should probably have it one day.
Well, I've got really good news for you. This is bad. We have it now.
Oh, yay. Yeah, mostly it's because of the sumo wrestler that I remember this game.
So, I have told them that they need to explore a lot, and that's the information that they've got. Sooner or later, they're going to figure out that, hey, collecting these lanterns is real good. And once they do, they'll be able to make progress.
Okay, good. How many lanterns are there?
Oh gosh, I forget. There's a lot, and you need to pick them all up. If you look at Pika Pal's screen, you can see at the very bottom of the screen, that's the sewer grate that will open up once they have all of the lanterns.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh. I love the sound effects in here. It's so good.
They're very good. Yeah.
They're very much there.
Yeah, you might want some music to go with this game. All
In a
of the
bit.
processing power of the MSX is being taken up with this high-intensity martial arts action.
Let me just say, we've had a few games on the MSX that possibly were more advanced than this.
You know, yeah, that's probably true. But how many of them had a green sumo wrestler?
Not very many. I can't recall any, to be fair.
Yeah, me neither. And as such, I feel this game excels.
I'd say it's doing pretty well. Ooh, we've got good music. Yeah,
Maybe you could play Quickman.
No, we're not doing Quickman. So, question.
Yes, go on.
Why did this game get ported to so many systems?
Because back then, porting games was relatively trivial, and the name Bruce Lee sold copies.
Okay, that makes sense.
As a interesting side note, if you want to know the average quality of a system. Find out how well this game reviewed for that system. The MSX folks really enjoyed this game.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yes, this game was relatively well reviewed for the MSX. Also quite well reviewed for the Atari. Slightly less well reviewed for the Amstrad, for example.
So, does that mean that the MSX was good?
No.
Oh, so is it an inverse correlation then?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so if it ended up getting good reviews,
if this is your idea of good quality, then that speaks to the average quality of the software on your system.
But MSX had Cabbage Patch Kids.
It did, and that's a really good game.
You take so long to fall in this game. Where's your health?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to understand everything that's on the screen. What's even happening?
So, you've got two numbers in the upper right. 12 on Peekapow's screen, for example, is currently her health. And as you get hit, you lose health. And then once you reach 0, you die. The far right number is the number of lives you have left, because boy, players are going to be exploring and gaining knowledge and then starting the game over quite a few times, because once you actually get into the castle proper, you start dealing with auto kills instead of, just the ninja and the sumo wrestler.
Auto kills?
Oh yeah.
Like a car drives into you?
Oh gosh, that would have been good, but I don't think that wizards have cars.
Have you ever watched Harry Potter? Oh my gosh. Tina.
I admit I haven't.
Well,
Are there cars in Hogwarts? Is this a thing?
Harry Potter #2, Harry Potter and Ron Weasley steal a car.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that it was that sort of movie.
Oh yeah, it's like Grand Theft Auto of the Wizarding World.
Peekapals has opened the storm drain. No clue whether or not Peekapals actually understands why the storm drain is open.
I think
But
so.
we have made progress.
We've got more lanterns as well.
Oh yeah, that's... Until the collectibles become not lanterns, at which point they're even harder to figure out what you're supposed to pick up. Lanterns are going to be a theme.
Yeah, I can believe that. I feel like if your entire defense system for your castle is paper lanterns, you might want to hire somebody else. Maybe don't listen to a paper company when it comes to security needs.
Yeah, they're going to want to sell more paper lanterns.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Like, everything in this seems fairly sluggish. And by fairly, I mean very sluggish.
I think that's fair to say.
You don't move super fast. But luckily, I think that with the sluggishness, it's going to be a little bit easier to avoid some of the enemies showing up. Peekapal's descending to the next area. It looks like Zant is right behind as well.
Alright, so now we've got these blinking lanterns on Peekapal's side. If you miss one of those lanterns, your only option is to take an intentional death and start the screen over again.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's real good.
Okay, that's cool. Zant is onto the same screen. Zant has missed one of the lanterns. Wait, you have to get both of them?
You don't have to get the one on the right, no.
Ah, okay.
If you get the one on the right, it just dumps you back to where you were.
Gotcha.
And now we're on to the part where we get to really, really enjoy just immediate death traps.
Well, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of lightning bolts coming up. Thankfully, they do kill enemies as well, but, this game sure does a thing.
This is certainly a game. It looks like the lightning is activated when you run over the lightning trap. Wow, Pika Pals is managing to just navigate through here pretty well. It looks like Pika Pals did take a death right there, though.
Yeah.
Are those spikes?
Yeah, those are spikes a little.
Pika Pals, you lived!
So Pika Pals has definitely figured out one of the things that really helped me in my playthrough. Oh no, Pika Pals didn't enjoy the really jerky move that this game pulls, which is starting the floor off as spikes and then letting you discover, oh, those are spikes. Anyway, so Pika Pals has discovered that this game is real good about letting you use your kick as a jump. You can use it to travel some pretty decent distances relatively quickly.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. This game is really stressful to watch. Oh, Pika Pals somehow died.
Yeah, Pika Pals found out that you can hit that spike from above.
Why? Oh my gosh.
You know.
No, that's not allowed. That's really bad.
It is allowed. Not only is it allowed, it happened, bro.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I guess. But it's dumb. You know,
I'm not gonna tell you that it's not dumb.
I'm wondering, why did they hire a sumo wrestler to defend the castle? Like,
if Bruce Lee was breaking into your castle, would you not, as a wizard, hire a sumo wrestler?
okay, adding the caveat as a wizard changes things.
A green sumo wrestler.
A green sumo wrestler, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that really changes the game.
A little bit. Zant, by the way, is back underground. It looks like Zant and Pika Pals have the general idea for what you need to do in the beginning of this game.
Indeed so. So, responding to something in chat, the reason that I don't think that the sumo wrestler is a genie is because the sumo wrestler can only attack you by kicking. Genies would do magic, I feel.
Probably put on more clothes, too.
Well, that's probably not true.
Yeah, I mean, there are some genies out there that... I don't know. I guess it gets really hot, and you just gotta wear not very many clothes in order to stay cool as a genie.
Yeah, that's true. If you think about, you know, the cultures that had genies in them, they typically were on the warmer side.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm buying what you're saying. I'll go ahead and buy that. Okay. I do want to say, by the way, that this was definitely released on pretty much every console. Datasoft was the developer, of course, and they did the Commodore 64 version as well. Probably most, if not all, of the versions of this. It's just that this one didn't end up being the greatest.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not a perfect game, or a game. It is worth noting that Datasoft also did the Zorro game that I was given in Kusogr4nde 3 that I
love that.
started speedrunning. It was really fun.
It's such a fun game.
Apropos of nothing, I might now have an eBay watch for a card of this game.
Ooh, I like it. Hey, FFAO, by the way, is moving on to the Blinking Lamp room. It's a good room.
It's a very good room. Wait, no. What's the other word?
Bad.
Bad. It's a bad room.
It's a bad room. You know what? I'm looking at the credits on Moby Games for this game, and all I see are credits for the translation of the game. And I'm sure that they had to translate a lot of stuff here.
There's a lot of stuff that's translated. Realistically, what is translated primarily in this game is the manual and the box.
He also did program Miner 2049er, the guy who translated this.
Oh, amazing.
I'm so happy we found a connection, Tina.
Oh, I'm so happy to have learned this. My life is better for this knowledge.
I do love it, like Miner 2049er. It's aged pretty terribly. It's aged like butts, but
Oh,
you
I
know.
thought that you were just going to end it with it's aged, and I was going to agree with you.
Yeah. I do love the game, but it's still, I don't know, it gave me nightmares as a child.
That's understandable.
Because of the loud noises. Like, listen to Bruce Lee, you have, the sound effects you have are...
Yeah, it's pretty much the entirety of the sound effects in this game, yes.
Yeah. Okay, Pika Pal's grabbing more lamps. Unfortunately, Sumo Wrestler is coming to partay. Oh, good! The lightning has done the Sumo Wrestler in. I love it. It looks like FFAO is making a good amount of progress here as well, down into the lightning room. No lives left, but that's okay. So,
oh, who needs lives?
I mean, Bruce Lee does. Like,
Oh, this is a game about Bruce Lee.
yeah, Tina.
Oh, yeah, I can see how that's a problem.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just trying to use my brain
All right,
for a second.
we're about to find out when FFAO goes to the left. Okay, FFAO also does not fall for the jerky spike floor. I'm really disappointed. I dearly hoped that all of our good player friends were going to fall for that one.
Someone might still.
Got 2 more players who might.
We just need Zant and Residual Deviants to get down there. Oh, I do know Tutankhamun for the 2600 Atari Grill. I actually played that as a child. FFAO, by the way, is almost caught up with Pika Pals. They're making a really good push. Everybody has made progress. That's what I love to see. It's always really stressful when you're in a match and you just cannot make any progress, so I'm glad that everybody has. Oh no, FFAO, that is death.
And Pika Pals is in a real risky situation here. Yeah, there it is.
So people know the music that is playing is the First Samurai Amiga music, so...
That was a really good game. I had that as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Good to know, good to know. I might have to give that a shot sometime. Oh, the sumo wrestler just kicked Pika Pals to the left. Oh, Pika Pals taking vengeance. Always good whenever you can pay the sumo back for all of the misdeeds they have done. Okay, let's see how Residual Deviance does moving into this next area. I believe most of the players have been here so far. Residual Deviance really needs to collect the lamps, though. Oh, good! He managed to kill all of them. Nice.
So, yeah, the death traps do also kill your enemies, which is nice. Also, your enemies respawn.
Yeah, it happens. Respawn enemies. You know, I'm wondering, because we do have a score at the top, 12,000 points for Residual Deviance. Do you think there are any extra lives in this game, or are you pretty much just stuck with the 3 that you've got? Wait, FFAO actually has an extra life. Up to 4? Or do you start with 4?
So you start with 5.
Oh. Well.
Which of course means you see 4.
Okay, I gotcha.
I didn't pay enough attention to know whether or not I got any extra lives. I don't feel like I did when I was playing this game. But after about an hour and a half, I managed to have a good run that completed the game.
Residual deviance fell for the floor, Tina.
I'm so happy. I don't have words for how much joy I currently feel.
A good amount of joy.
It's not a small amount of joy.
Okay, Zant is falling and luckily managed to avoid the steam that comes out and kills you. What is it, steam? I've played enough, of the Half-Life games to know you gotta watch out for steam.
I see what you did there.
No, that wasn't meant to be a joke. It was true. Steam hurts you a lot in Half-Life video games.
Okay, that's also fair, yes. I'm not sure that I'm sure. I don't know what you're talking about there. If you mean the lightning, I have been viewing it as lightning in the traps. What with this being a wizard's tower?
No, like the horizontal, especially up above, in the blue rooms, it looks like there's steam that shoots out of the wall.
Oh yeah, I've just been assuming that it's magic of some sort.
Well, I mean, it is a wizard.
It's a wizard's tower, so I've pretty much just chalked everything up to A, wizard did it, B, because magic. If it's canonically steam, I'm fine with that.
Okay, it could be magic steam. I mean, wizards have the ability to,
That's true.
use
Wizards can do
water.
Whatever they want, honestly.
It's true. They want to smooch you. Just cast a little enchanting
that's
spell.
the last game. New game now.
Oh, sorry. Oh, FFAO almost fell for the floor.
It's such a good floor.
By the way,
I love it.
I know Cadis was asking. Pika Pals is definitely in the lead at this point. But all the other players have made a pretty good amount of progress. I feel like FFAO is probably in second.
So Pika Pals is currently trying to figure out how to get to those lanterns in this room.
Yeah, this seems a little tricky, especially with the steam.
Nope, it is in fact not tricky, you just drop.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But you see those spikes there and you think, there's no way I'm gonna touch that.
Oh no! Death
also,
by
there were
spike.
spikes there.
Wow. So I'm taking a look. Let me go ahead and read a little bit of the plot. The plot involves the eponymous martial artist advancing from chamber to chamber in a wizard's tower, seeking to claim infinite wealth and the secret of immortality. If you couldn't tell, secret to immortality is painting your skin green. That helps.
Oh yeah, or being a ninja. I mean, they do die, both the sumo and the ninja. They do die, but they come back. But I guess so does Bruce Lee.
It's just part-time death. Well, yeah, it's just 5 lives is less than infinite lives.
That's true.
Yeah, so there are 20 chambers, each represented by a single screen with platforms and ladders. To progress, the player must collect a number of lanterns suspended from various points in the chamber. Most of them are guarded by 2 mobile enemies, the ninja, who attacks with the boken stick, and the green
That's right,
Yamo.
not a sword. Okay, so Pika Pal has made it through that first dungeon. You'll notice that the cow's mooing. There was a door there below the cow. Hopefully Pika Pals realizes that you can move past it.
Oh, yeah!
There we go. So that took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out.
Oh, Pika Pals has this down. That kick is extremely useful.
The kick is super useful in this game.
Nice, Pika
All right,
Pals.
so real good news. We don't have lanterns anymore. We have switches. Pika Pals there we go. Pika Pals just hit the first one, which lowered a tiny little ladder.
Wow, beautiful.
Pika Pals is picking up on this really, really quickly.
Yeah, it's not the most straightforward game, but I think that it's definitely doable. Pika Pals is going to have to get the other switch.
Indeed. I'm not sure that Pika Pals has realized that she hit a switch originally.
He?
That's
what you told me.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Wow, Tina.
I had two of the players mixed up.
Nah, it's okay. The internet is hard.
Names are hard. I even have this sitting in front of me to make sure that I don't get it wrong. I just reversed two of them.
Okay, Pika Pals is going to the switch. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, by the way, the sumo guy is actually called the Green Yamo. He's a large, unarmed warrior, visually styled as a sumo wrestler, but attacking with punches and quote-unquote crushing kicks. I'm not sure why there are quotes around that, but that's what I've got.
Well, they're a special type of kick. Crushing. They don't know how to use the trademark symbol on account of this computer being very primitive, so they just have to surround it with quote.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So Pika Pals just missed two switches going down. I don't actually know if you can skip those. I always hit them as I was going.
Apparently with this game there is a two-player mode that allows the other player to play as Yamo, who then tries to get Bruce Lee. That's actually kind of cool. Allowing a player to control one of the enemies.
One of the enemies, yeah, it's really neat. I made sure that the players knew that they weren't allowed to use that mode, that they had to play in single-player mode.
Oh, good.
They might not realize what it is that I did to them, but, you know, what they don't know will hurt them.
Pika Pals is probably just going to need to drop. This game is a little rude.
A little bit.
Oh my gosh, the ninja! Okay, ninja's dead. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of these rooms, let me just tell you. I'm a little bit lost, and I feel like Pika Pals is as well.
Yeah, and one of my favorite things about this tower is how there are many things that look like ladders, which very much are not ladders.
Oh, yeah.
But Pika Pals has...
That did not look like a collectible. That is so dumb.
Especially since those are out of reach in most of the rooms, which is great. It's a very, very good design decision.
Wow. I mean, it was a decision, alright. Pika Pals is trying to learn how to use stairs.
Stairs are hard.
Yeah, I can tell.
Also, I want to point out that these stairs don't have handrails, and my understanding is that that's how you know that somebody's evil. Evil people, they don't have handrails on their stairs. Good guys, they have handrails.
Yeah. Do you just have to slowly jump up the stairs?
Yeah, it really sucks.
This is dumb.
Yes, it really sucks.
Bruce Lee, you need to learn how stairs work.
Stairs are hard, Procentia.
Apparently to Bruce Lee they're hard. Well, we've got... I don't know, Pika Pals is definitely in the lead, but everybody else is starting to get into this as well. Honestly, the biggest thing is seeing who can beat the lantern maze first.
Yes, indeed. FFAO's very close. Once you get past the screen that FFAO is on, it's pretty... Everything after this is pretty straightforward until you get into the tower proper.
Oh,
This is one of my favorite rooms that Pika Pals is in.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, it's a little tough. But I like it. Okay. Pika Pals is just trying to figure out a way to do this without dying. Which, frankly, is usually what you want to do.
Real tough.
Oh my gosh! Oh, the kick is pretty good, but... Wow.
Alright, and that's our bar to beat right now.
Nice, very nice attempt for Pika Pals there. It looks like Residual Deviance is back to the beginning of the game. Zant is just doing a small descent, unfortunately getting stabbed by one of the spikes there. I love how Bruce Lee, as soon as he dies, he just sort of stands there like, what did I do? It's game over.
Bruce Lee doesn't know what to do when he dies.
I think most people don't know.
It's a very confusing state to be in, I imagine.
Luckily, you don't have to think about it too much. Residual Deviance is currently collecting a few more lamps. Do you have to collect every single lamp down here? Except for one of the flashing ones?
Except for one of the flashing ones, I've always collected all of them.
Aha.
It is entirely possible that maybe there's one that's skippable that I didn't find because it would be a weird combination or something, but
okay.
It's probably fair to just assume that, yes, all lamps should be collected. Pika Pals has discovered the secret tech of leaving and re-entering a room to respawn all of the enemies gradually.
It works.
It does! No, it's real good.
Because, yeah, they definitely don't appear for a little while. You've got about 5 or 10 seconds where you're going to be fine. You don't even have to deal with enemies. Pika Pals kills the ninja. Exactly what you want to see. Because who likes ninjas?
Not Bruce Lee.
No, Bruce Lee is a ninja hater. Hey, Pika Pals skipped a lamp.
Well, we're about to find out if you can skip some lamps, I guess.
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh wait, it's also possible that leaving and entering a room restores your health? I'm not 100% sure about that.
That's a good question, and one that I haven't been paying super close attention to.
Residual Deviance went up to full health after moving to the next room. There are enough one-hit kills that it doesn't matter too much,
That's true. Later on, 90% of what you have to deal with is one-hit KOs, so... Although, one-hit KOs do also fully restore your health.
Oh, really?
They do. They don't restore your lives.
Well, okay, yeah, you're right. There we go, Residual Deviance taking the one-hit kill and getting full health back. The ninja! Oh, ninja attack. Luckily, ninja's not too scary. I don't know, the ninja and the sumo wrestler, they're kind of trivial.
Yeah, but they can definitely give you a run for your money.
Yeah, if your money is lamps, I suppose so.
Oh, especially then.
My favorite form of currency.
Paper lanterns is your favorite form of currency.
It's a good one.
I don't disagree with you.
Why do you fall so slowly? You're Bruce Lee, okay?
It's well established that Bruce Lee fell at 25% the speed of normal humans.
Yeah, how else would he do all of his cool little kung fu moves? He didn't do kung fu, did he? Which martial art did he do? I don't know.
I don't know the name of his martial art.
Jeet Kune Do. I don't think I've ever actually heard of that. Well, okay. Sorry, I'm not the biggest. Like, I'm not.
I'm glad that everybody in this channel, other than you and me, knew that Bruce Lee invented Jeet Kune Do.
I don't even know what it is, except now I know it's a martial art.
And I just learned that drumboardist was apparently an instructor.
But Jeet Kune Do, like, it sounds like a fake name for a martial art. Sounds like somebody was trying to say yeet, but accidentally said Jeet. And then they made a martial art for that. But yeah, drumboardist, that's pretty awesome that you were an instructor. So it's the way of the fist. Okay. So you go punch, 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 punch. And that's how you do Jeet Kune Do. Just helping you learn, Tina, okay?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're
I
welcome.
feel more knowledgeable already.
Well, good. You know, that's what life is all about. Learning what Jeet Kune Do means. Well, everybody is starting to get pretty good at this. Residual Deviants did take a death on one of the spike floors here. FFAO is a little bit ahead of both Residual Deviants and Zant at the moment. Pika Pals has still made the most progress. Whew. So Tina.
So, Rosentra.
I'm enjoying this game. Honestly, I feel like I would enjoy playing this. Not gonna lie.
Well, you should play this game.
Maybe I should. But then again, you know, this really reminds me of my childhood. We didn't have too many games that actually looked great. And this is about par for the course for, like, the good games that I played, and considering this is not a great version of the game, that's kind of even more amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot in that statement.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, it's sort of that little... what do you call it? Nostalgia for things that you can look at the screen and you're like, I can tell this is a room, but I'm not sure what any of the objects in the room are.
Yeah, I love how many different interpretations we've had. We've got genies versus sumos, we've got Steam versus the abstract concept of magic. This game truly is everything to everyone.
We've got the weird little... like, the giant paper lanterns as compared to the small paper lanterns. The stairways, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with a lot of the backgrounds in here, though. Like, are those bookshelves? Are they, like, ladders? Is the whole house made out of ladders?
I think that it's meant to be stonework.
Okay.
Like, that's my best guess. But it looks like they're supposed to be ladders, and it's very disappointing when they aren't.
Yeah, I'm very angry. I want ladders. I want a house full of ladders. 50 ladders in my house.
I'm not sure that Justin would go for that.
Well, too bad. I'm gonna buy some ladders, put them up all over. Okay, people will come visit. I'm like, hey, come up to my room. Guess what? They have to climb 5 ladders.
So Pika Pal's just got an extra life with those yin-yangs that he collected, so.
Nice.
So to answer your question from earlier, yes, extra lives exist.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, Pika Pals is through, I think, the 3 main areas and onto the automatic moving death traps.
Indeed.
This is as
So
far
Pika
as
Pals
we've
is now
seen.
Yes, indeed. This is for sure the best room in the game. My favorite part is how there were a bunch of people in chat whose response was, "This room, sad face."
Oh no. No, Pika Pals! Like, the jumping is so precise in a game that just isn't that precise with a lot of stuff. Oh no. Last
Oh, it is
life,
precise.
Pika Pals.
This game is pixel perfect.
Well, I mean, it definitely has pixels.
And they're perfect. Every one of them.
Aww. That's adorable. Well, there goes Pika Pals. That is, in fact, a game over, but Pika Pals is still in the lead due to having made it to that death trap room. Now, if anybody can get there and make just a little teeny tiny bit more progress, then they will take the lead. Because even though the game is pixel perfect, we sometimes have to judge pixels. And judge by pixels.
Yes, and this, especially with FFAO, I can see us getting to a part where we have to figure out who got to the furthest pixel.
Why are you saying especially with FFAO?
Because FFAO is currently in the Wizard's Tower and making a pretty good run with 2 lives left.
Oh yeah.
3 lives, technically.
FFAO doesn't know what
FFAO hasn't figured out
collect.
switches, though.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they don't really look like switches.
No, they look mostly like inverted apostrophes.
Yeah, you want to collect an apostrophe? That's why I go visit
grammar's
wizards.
important, Rasentra.
They're overused, Tina. They are more often used incorrectly than, like, if people would have just left apostrophes out of this world, it would have been better. There would have been fewer errors. Wow, Tina, no. Don't you ever type in chat again. Oh my gosh, Professor Ness, never mind. Look, I'm just gonna shut up.
I'm so happy for what's going on in chat right now.
It's dumb.
It's so good.
So dumb. Yeah, apostrophes are totally unneeded. They're just a little flair that people decide to leave in the English language.
Okay,
Hey,
sure, but-
FFAO, look!
Yes, indeed, FFAO has figured out what switches are, which is good. In your day-to-day life, you might encounter many switches. Say, for example, turn on your lights. They can turn on many other things. Mostly lights nowadays.
A lot of lights, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
garbage
really just
disposal.
Lights. Yeah. If you have an in-sync disposal.
Yeah, lights and garbage disposals, and I guess if you have like a trap door, you can connect that to a switch.
I feel like I would want to connect it to something that's just a little bit more substantial than,
No,
a little switch.
What,
that
you want a
plug.
big button? Well, Tina, I can't afford a big button.
Yes,
I can buy a switch.
I want a switch that's really chunky. It needs to feel very satisfying to pull that lever and just drop somebody, let's be real, into the dungeon from which nobody has ever come back.
Oh, I don't care. Just little switch. That's all I need. It's so practical.
So what you're saying is that your enemies, with an apostrophe in that word, are not worth the effort of pulling a substantial lever. Really, you need to be able to just flip a switch.
It's more, hey, guess what? I only have a limited amount of dollars. And, I don't think getting a fancy switch is going to be worth it. And plus, nobody's going to see it. I'm going to keep it under my desk. So, why should I even go out of my way to make it all fancy looking when only I will see it? Yeah, just small, dinky little switch. That's all I need. Bam, dead.
I mean, that's fair, but essentially, it's okay to invest in yourself. You get to enjoy that switch.
But does a switch really bring people joy?
I think that depends on the person in question more than anything.
Well, I'm not that shallow, Tina. If I'm going to build a death trap, a switch isn't what's going to really win me over there.
It's the death trap that wins you over.
Yeah, more so the death trap.
Okay, that's actually entirely fair.
The players don't hear anything or see anything that we typed in chat, but do remember that Twitch archives do exist. So if you say anything embarrassing, it will live on forever. And because I say everything embarrassing, it's just, I just won't mention Twitch in my job applications in the future. No, KaroZ, don't use commas instead of... Oh my gosh. Tina, they used a comma instead of an apostrophe, and I am so sad. I need a switch for that.
Do you have problems with that, bro?
Well, no, but as soon as I buy my Switch, we can go ahead and deal with that.
Is your Switch going to be in the shape of a comma?
Could be. I don't want to give away spoilers. Speaking about spoilers, Residual Deviants... never mind, there's nothing spoilerific about that. They died, and it's back to the beginning of the game. Zant is continuing on, and she's doing pretty okay. 4 lives at this point, which honestly is all you can ask for when you get this far at the moment.
Yes, that's literally all you can ask for.
Yeah, you actually literally cannot get any more lives than that.
FFAO is now the screen to watch. We're going to find out whether FFAO can move into first place.
This screen is too good.
I love this screen so much. I game overed so many times testing this game here.
Oh, I believe it. FFAO, oh, so close to getting past
that one.
first.
That one's gonna end up being. We're gonna have to check because that might have been far enough.
Oh
that
my gosh! No! Ah! The panic, but FFAO appears to have moved into the lead. Yes. Wow. Even if you backtrap, that doesn't matter. You pushed the bar slightly higher, just a teeny tiny bit higher, and that's really all that's needed to move into first place. Now, that doesn't mean the Pika Pals is out of it. Pika Pals could definitely catch back up.
Well on the way to having another go.
Yeah, with 3 extra lives, I think there's a good chance.
I think that Pika Pals hasn't picked up the extra life in this area yet either. So we might see Pika Pals with 4 lives, which is secretly 5 lives.
Oh yeah. I still hate these stairs, Tina. They're the worst.
So bad. They're so bad.
They're so bad. Why do you have to climb stairs like that? Like, I'm sorry, I know that this is the MSX, but maybe you could put in an extra
Ladders exist canonically in this universe. There's no reason that you should have to jump upstairs. Just climb them like a ladder.
Yeah. You could even put one little extra bit of memory in your program to help you walk up ladders. I don't know if that would help, Tina.
I suspect, I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't think that computers actually work. They're a shared illusion.
Yeah, they should have just, upgraded from an 8-bit to a 9-bit computer and used that extra bit to do all this stuff that we need. Oh, Pika Pals onto the Room of Death. Can Pika Pals manage to get back into the lead?
Alright, you've got 5 attempts. Hopefully Pika Pals can find a good rhythm this time. That neutral jump strat, I think, is... Pika Pals has been stuck on it, but I don't think that it's really the right way to go.
I don't think it is, yeah.
Pika Pals is committed, though.
You can have a 9-bit computer system. Wow, don't hate. Oh my gosh, Pika Pals did it!
On the lead.
Whoa! Wow, this is starting to get tense, and we've only got 10 minutes left, Tina. On to the next floor. This is a pretty significant lead at the moment. Oh no!
Oh, no!
Well, it happens.
Yeah, that last floor is just brutal. It's a really good spot to die. I mean, not good for the players, but it's effective.
Yeah, this wizard was smart. Okay.
Look, if you're gonna design death traps in your tower, which contains infinite wealth and the secret of immortality, making sure that mortals can't get through your death traps is really important, and this wizard has clearly done his homework.
Oh yeah, very smart wizard. Very intelligent. It looks like Pika Pals possibly stepped away for just a minute. That's completely okay. That's allowed. Or maybe they were just watching the movement of the different patterns there to see what might work best. Pika Pals is still in the lead, though. That's great. Yeah, so what did you find was the most effective strategy, Tina?
For that death room?
Yes.
The prayer.
Okay, that's a good strategy.
I wouldn't say that it worked 100% of the time, but that's the one that saw me finally complete. I'm seeing questions in chat asking how close to the end of the game that death room is. If I recall correctly, there's 4 screens left to go.
Wait, it's that close to the end?
It's very close to the end.
Wow, and Zant is getting close as well.
So far away from the end because you have to make it to the end of that room.
Okay, I don't think we've seen Residual Deviants make it to the pink room, but Zant is there right now. Such a lovely pink, you know?
It's very nice. It isn't at all eye strain inducing.
You know, if you're a magical wizard, you can decorate your tower however you want.
That's true. Don't let anybody tell you that pink is out of season, or garish, or it causes harm to people's eyes.
Zant!
Just do whatever you want.
Okay, Zant, are you gonna go to the right because there's an extra life, but you don't know it?
No, Zant.
Well, too bad.
Oh, poor Zant.
My gosh. Ooh, the ninja is attacking Zant. Okay, what about
With the
Green
sticks,
Sumo?
really not.
Green Sumo is dead too. But unfortunately, they know of the secret of immortality, unlike Bruce Lee, who is definitely very mortal in this video game. Oh my gosh, but if you can get to the wizard, you can become immortal, Bruce Lee. Go! Jump! Yeah, good jump. Okay.
So, at any point, are we going to talk about just how tone deaf a video game about Bruce Lee searching for the secret of immortality is?
Yeah, yeah. But I think that I can't recall exactly. Let's see.
He died quite young.
He did, yeah. I would agree that that's kind of tasteless to have the whole theme about a game based off of Bruce Lee be about searching for immortality. Especially since he had died, what, a decade before then? This was...
It was a little bit before.
Or 1973 is what I'm seeing. So, yeah, that was a decent time before. It was still a little too early. Now, if it was like Abe Lincoln jumping around trying to get immortality, and, you know, you had John Wilkes Booth popping up and, you know, trying to do a kick at you, and maybe also a sumo wrestler.
Pretty sure John Wilkes Booth wouldn't have been trying to kick. John Wilkes Booth had a well-established preferred method of assaulting people.
Well, okay, yeah, maybe, yeah. I did say Abe Lincoln, yeah. I want a game about Abe Lincoln where you're searching for immortality, and you have to run around through a theater, through the Wizard's Theater.
Every stage is just a theater.
It's just another theater. Oh yeah, you can collect pennies. Or... I'm trying to think. No, logs. You just collect a bunch of logs. Because of the Lincoln log cat. Yeah, anyway.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, luckily, you know, I don't know. Honestly, despite how much, like, in the 80s, maybe this wasn't as bad of taste. I don't think taste was invented by the time this game was made.
Ah, okay. I forgot. Taste was something that only came about very recently.
Hey, FFAO has a chance.
So one thing that I do want to make sure viewers are aware of, now that we only have 5 minutes left, if you just press space, the button that makes you kick, without holding a direction, you will block. Blocking doesn't do anything.
Oh no. Well, that's fun. Wait, are like literally nothing, or does it just feel like it does nothing?
I have yet to encounter a case where blocking actually worked to my benefit.
Okay. Good to know. We're starting to get to the end. We've got less than 3 minutes left, Tina. Nail biting for how FFAO is going to do. FFAO could possibly move into first place depending on how the last few rooms go.
Yeah, FFAO and maybe Pika Pals have time for one good push here.
Maybe Pika Pals. I'm not 100% sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, here goes FFAO. I like how the vertical door takes you down a pit. I'm not sure how it works, but 2 more tries, FFAO. If you can do it, you move into the lead. If not...
If you can get past the very top platform, the next 2 are quite easy. And it's just making a tiny bit of progress on that bottom floor is going to put FFAO in the lead.
Oh, that was a good thought.
It's
Okay,
a good thought. I
last
never
shot.
had the kick actually work for me because you have just a little bit of stun on landing.
Yeah, I can believe... Oh, there we go! Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, that was so close, but that is indeed a game over. FFAO cannot move into the lead. That means Pika Pals will be taking the victory in today's match. Now we've got just a little over a minute left. Let's see if Pika Pals is able to get back to where we can actually see this level. Or the stupid screen.
Residual deviance. I think residual deviance is done.
Yeah, not exactly the biggest fan of this game, but you know how it goes.
You'll have those.
Thank you, Mike Livesay, for the game. Especially a green sumo, okay? That was my favorite part. Okay, I think Pika Pals... Yeah, we'll go ahead and probably just keep watching Pika Pals to see if they can make more progress, but we're going to hit time at the hour. You know, this has been fun and actually pretty exciting to see people make significant amounts of progress. But there we go. We have the hour and we are done, Tina. Time!
We've escaped. This is good. Bruce Lee has not escaped. Bruce Lee will forever be in this tower.
Bruce Lee, you can do it. You know, here's the deal, Tina. I'm going to agree that, yes, that is a little bit in bad taste, but at the same time, people loved Bruce Lee so much that they, dreamed of him being able to come back.
That's true.
So, I'm going to go ahead and say that even though it is in bad taste, it's kind of also got a little bit of charm that, people loved him that much that if he could just come back, they would be absolutely happy. Well, Pika Pals is just chilling.
Saying, I hate this room with a passion.
Yeah. I can agree with that. That's not necessarily the best room in the world. Well, that is our order. Pika Pals takes first, FFAO second. If I'm not mistaken, Zant takes third, and Chaos Defrost, or known as Residual Deviance here, takes fourth. This is...
Yes, indeed.
Well, Pika Pals is coming to chat. Hello, Pika Pals!
Hey.
Hey, congratulations on taking the victory today.
Thanks.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts of the game?
Well, this sure is a room that I'm sure somebody thought was beatable.
Yeah. But the game's short enough that they had to have one of these rooms.
I guess.
Oh, yeah. Nah, you know what? You did pretty well, though. You made it pretty far into that room. FFAO had a pretty good chance of getting through there, but unfortunately, right towards the end, just was not able to get past the first floor, and I believe you made it to the third floor in that room.
Dang. Yeah, I managed to touch the bottom floor and instantly land on spikes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because they decided not to give any safe spots down there.
Yep. And yes, I can tell you that room is beatable, and you were 4 screens from the end of the game.
I'm not super surprised. This definitely felt like a final castle sort of deal.
Yeah, you were right towards the end. So I imagine they put that in there because they're like, well, it's not going to be any fun if people can beat this in like half an hour. So here's this room. Good luck.
Yeah. Here, you can, maybe you can beat this room in an hour.
Yeah. I mean, you almost did. You were right there. But
I came close.
I feel like I would have had no hope. But seriously, great job taking this. It's always exciting to see matches that right towards the end, there's a lot of chance that people can pass each other. I don't know. It's exciting, and I'm glad that we got a little bit of that in this lovely MSX game. Well, Pika Pals, anything you want to say before we take off for the night?
Not really, just don't make this room ever again.
Okay, don't make this room ever again. I like that. I won't.
I will endeavor not to
good.
make this room.
Well, it looks like Zaki is doing some speedruns of ActRaiser 2, trying to shave off 3 seconds and maybe even get a little bit more to get sub 50. So I'd like to raid Zaki. Do we have a good raid message? Anybody in chat, or if Tina remembers anything?
I don't. I'm sure that there must have been something really good from Super Contra, though.
You're a wizard, Bruce Lee. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
kind of like that, because it also has an apostrophe that's used correctly.
Okay, so everyone, replace that apostrophe with a comma.
No. Go spam this with the apostrophe correct, and I will see you all at least Tuesday, maybe tomorrow, depending on how things go. Catch you later. Bye. Thank you, Pika Pals. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you.
Thanks.